President Dwight Eisenhower said, accomplishment will prove to be a journey, not a destination. Our speaker embodies these words. In our day-to-day dealings, he takes a pragmatic approach to achieving his objectives. If a big picture success seems to be too lofty of a goal, the focus becomes, what can we achieve today? He's a graduate of Clayton County's own Morrow High School. His formal secondary education includes receiving a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a master's degree in public administration from Columbus State University. He's also a graduate of the FBI National Academy and worked in law enforcement for over 23 years. He began his appointment as Clayton County's first African-American chief of police in 2007. He transitioned into the office of chairman of the Board of Commissioners in January 2013. He's known as a conscientious and approachable leader and devotes much of his time being on the ground as a leader in the community. He championed the return of transit amongst other achievements and has served over 28 years in Clayton County. And if that's not enough, he balances being a husband and a father of 4. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the chairman of the county and a friend, delivering the 2016 State of the County's address. Please welcome Chairman Jeffrey E. Turner.
All right, the hard work, accomplishments, and vision for the future that I will touch on throughout my address today would not be possible without your support. As commissioners, we work for you and the rest of the residents who count on us to keep the county functioning and financially sound. We have a mutual belief regarding the planning for Clayton County government. To be blunt, we are not in office to win any popularity contest. We are in office to do what's right and to make good, solid business decisions. That is what the taxpayers expect from each of us. This is the accountability standard to which all elected officials should be held. Sometimes, for the county's financial health and well-being, our board has to say no to some budget requests. The key is to set politics aside and work together as one unit. As commissioners, we have to take each of our individual beliefs about what is right and form a collective decision. Don't get me wrong. This board is no different than other government boards, and there are many times we don't see eye to eye. That is what's great about America. We can all have different opinions and ideas, but we are still able to work together for the betterment of the people. I have been in office since 2013, and I can tell you from personal experience that being an elected official is not always the easiest job in the world. See what I'm saying? But it is a great honor. We each ran for office so that we can make a difference by helping and serving the people who make up this county. Clayton County is moving forward, and we are not looking back. The state of our county is strong, and together we are making it stronger each day by building upon the foundation we have laid for a better future for our children and grandchildren. We want you, our residents, and our business owners to know that we do not take our job lightly. We stop and listen to each request of our citizens. We take the time to educate ourselves on issues, and we analyze and research topics before taking any action. We realize that our decisions can affect the future of those who choose to live and work in Clayton County. To move our community forward, we must also continue to invest in technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. We are also investing in the creation of more green space, cultural programs, and the expansion and renovation of existing space so that we may continue to position Clayton County as the place to live, work, and play. We have come a long way. Today, Clayton County is moving in a progressive and forward direction. But our work is not done. And the only way to build on the progress we have made is to continue to work together as one unit. I have been a public servant for more than 25 years, and I have never been more excited to serve this community. That is why this administration will continue to place service to our residents above all else. That is my promise to you. Together, your government, our residents, and the private sector will continue to transform Clayton County into a world-class community. And yes, you can clap for that. So this morning, I'm going to talk about 6 vital areas within our county government: finance, economic development, tourism, transportation and development, public safety, and information technology. However, please make no mistake, every one of our departments and the 2,000+ employees are important to us and play a crucial role in delivering quality services to all of our citizens. If you're a Clayton County employee, please stand again so we can show you our appreciation. So let's talk finance. The county's fiscal year 2016 total annual budget is $347 million, of which $182 million is the general operating fund, with the remaining $165 million in the SPLOST, special revenue, and enterprise funds. The current budget is supported with no increase in gross millage rate. Yeah, you can clap. I hear somebody clapping. Go ahead. Was that you, Mr. Commissioner? No? Yeah? Okay. Over 50% of the revenue to support the general operating fund comes from property taxes, with 27% in other taxes, such as the loss, and the remaining revenues from licenses and permits, fines, fees, and forfeiture. These revenues support expenses for courts and law enforcement, along with public safety, which account for 60% of our budget. The remaining expenses are in the areas of transportation and development, libraries, parks and recreation, health and welfare, and tax assessment. Last year, the management of Southern Regional Health System and the county negotiated for the county to support the health system by $12 million in fiscal year 2015. If the health system agreed to cut their expenses by $12 million. The county then financed the support of Southern Regional by paying off the health system's general obligation limited tax bonds, which freed up $3 million in annual debt service savings to the hospital. We appropriated $1.6 million from SPLOST revenues for the replacement of an air conditioning unit, and finally, we appropriated $7.4 million from the general fund balance for indigent care. These actions ensured that the hospital remained open while the Southern Regional Health System Board of Directors sought a buyer for the hospital. The property was acquired by Prime Healthcare, and they took ownership of the hospital on February 1st, 2016. These medical professionals are committed to providing excellent healthcare service and fully engaging in our community. The county's finance department has received the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award for 14 consecutive years. This award is the highest form of recognition in governmental budgeting. Only 1,353 entities have received this award out of approximately 18,000 government finance professionals throughout North America. Yes. The fiscal year 2016 budget document has been submitted for review, and we are currently awaiting notification about winning another award. Now, the Finance Department has also received the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting for 36 consecutive years. It is the highest form of recognition in the area of governmental accounting and financial reporting, and its attainment represents a significant accomplishment by government. Finally, the county continues to maintain its AA2 credit rating as a result of sound financial management practices. So let's talk about economic development. Clayton County has a steadily developing economy. Our population is approximately 270,000 with a median household income of 42,500. The unemployment rate is declining by 6.6% since December 2015 and down from a high of 13.5 when I first took office in January of 2013. Clayton County is recorded as the fastest rate of wage growth among the 9 largest counties in Georgia. Our success in 2015 included the largest improvement in the unemployment percentage in Georgia, the 5th largest labor force in Georgia. More than 2 million square feet of industrial space was absorbed. Castellini and Kroger became fully operational. Every month, more than 50 to 100 jobs were created. And 17 film and TV productions were filmed in Clayton County, including Alvin and the Chipmunks, Captain America, and my favorite, Sleepy Hollow, just to name a few. The estimated film industry investment in the local Clayton County economy for 2015 was $250,000. Within the last 8 months, we've hired a new economic development director, Mr. Courtney Poe. Mr. Poe, please raise your hand so people can recognize you. So when y'all run out and tell people about how great Clayton County is, make sure they go see that man so he can get you set up. All right? Now, new goals. We identified some new goals for 2016. Some of those goals are to revisit the 2013 Economic Development Plan for revisions and implementation, to hold quarterly meetings with all the communities in Clayton County, to develop loan and grant programs for economic development, to bring back the Small Business Development Center Entrepreneur Program in Clayton County, to rebrand economic development, and to focus on 1,000 jobs and $50 million in investments. Y'all can clap for that, I know. Tourism is big in Clayton County. Every time a plane lands, and God knows there's a lot of planes that land in Clayton County, someone enters our county. The U.S. Travel Association and the Georgia Department of Economic Development report the economic impact numbers annually to show what tourism brings to the local, regional, and national levels. This year, each of those numbers increased for Clayton County. The total economic impact went up 6.5% to $1.3 billion spent, yes. Spent by visitors in the local area. Employment increased to over 32,000 jobs, and the household tax relief also increased 13.3% to $2,200. The household tax relief represents the annual amount of taxes that visitors save residents on services and transportation by spending their money while traveling in Clayton County. From the Gone with the Wind attractions to our film destinations, whenever you see an out-of-town tag on a car or bus driving through our town, just remember that they're enjoying their visit in Clayton County, and their spending helps to save you money. Yes. Now that MARTA is up and running and doing very well, yes. And I see we have Ms. Dana Lemon, our DOT representative from the 13th District. Please give her a round of applause. Let's talk transportation and development. Improvements on the Flint River Road, Point South Parkway corridor started over 10 years ago. While Georgia DOT has oversight of the project due to the inclusion of federal transportation funds, Clayton County is performing and managing all phases of the project from initial concept, design, right-of-way acquisition, and utility relocations, through to the completion of construction. Currently, we are in the final stages of project certification with Georgia DOT and are hopeful we will receive the authorization to bid construction within the next couple of months. If the project proceeds as planned, and I'm sure it will, construction activity should begin in late 2016 with completion anticipated in late 2018. Other transportation updates have been included in the Keep State booklet on your table, so please take the time to take a look at that. In 2015, the Clayton County Police Department reported a 4% decrease in overall crime in the county. Officers responded to over 265,000 calls for service, which was an overall increase of 14% from the prior year. Approximately 84,000 incident reports were generated, an increase of 10% from 2014. Community policing initiatives resulted in the department's participation in over 845 community organized events across this county. One initiative implemented was an electronic child ID fingerprint program, which allows officers to provide parents with computer-generated files stored on a disk that includes their child's fingerprints, photographs, height, and weight information. CCPD also initiated a quarterly faith forum to partner with community-based leaders to discuss various issues throughout our county. Our Ellenwood Police Precinct is now officially open, and thank God for that, because this project was approximately 2 years in the making. But it has been completed, and the citizens are so happy, and utilizing that facility is a great thing. But we must continue to make sure that our first responders have the necessary tools to keep themselves and our citizens safe. Residents can be confident that we are working hard with their safety in mind. Having said that, I would be remiss if I did not mention that Clayton County has the lowest crime rate in the metro Atlanta area among the 5 largest counties. The crime rate is the lowest because of the great men and women working in our police department and sheriff's office, and the efficiency in how they collaborate with our district attorney's office and solicitor general to capture and prosecute violators of the law in Clayton County. So my hats are off to those. And to all of those who lay their lives on the line daily, I say thank you for your service. The county's code enforcement unit, a division of the police department, is dedicated to improving the quality of life for all citizens of Clayton County. They also assist other county departments in ensuring that all residential and commercial codes and standards are maintained in order to keep Clayton County a great place in which to live, visit, and do business. Code enforcement fielded and addressed 11,000 residential cases and 67,000 commercial cases in 2015, and they issued 103,000 citations. This is an 80% increase in managed complaints from the prior year. This increase can be attributed to the growth of the county and the partnership we have with the community and working together to address code enforcement violations. The Clayton County Animal Control Unit made over 4,000 enforcement contacts and was able to find 11 homes for more than 2,500 animals. The unit reduced its euthanasia rate by over 52% from 2014. Yes. The Animal Control Unit also received several operational additions to include the hiring of a full-time veterinarian and a civilian supervisor for their facility. New protocols were initiated to enhance the health and welfare of the animals, such as mandatory immunizations. There we go. Community service commitment reminded us in 2015 of potential costs our first responders risk and their dedication to keeping Clayton County safe. On March 15, 2015, Officer Darrell Wallace, a 26-year-old police officer, paid the ultimate price when he lost his life while on duty and in service of the citizens of Clayton County. And just last month, Major Greg Barney of the City of Riverdale Police Department paid the same price. Please keep both the Wallace and the Barney families in prayer. Clayton County Fire and Emergency Services. They opened their new multi-purpose training facility in November of 2015. The new building was part of the approved 2009 SPLOST project and holds 4 1,000 square foot classrooms that can be converted into a large conference or seminar area. The fire department also recently made national history with their community treatment units. A nurse practitioner, along with a paramedic, now ride in an ambulance in our county to provide medical treatment to our citizens, avoiding long lines and wait times in emergency rooms for minor injuries and illnesses. This program has such significance that the nation is looking at Clayton County as a model in this area. Yes. Good job. Our Information Technology Department has successfully completed the 2009 SPLOST Public Safety Digital Network project. It established an APCO compliant state-of-the-art communication network that provides coverage reliability coupled with clearly understood audio quality delivered to users throughout their various working environments and capable of meeting current and future communication needs. And of course, our communications division is working hard to keep our citizens informed and connected. You may see our team covering events around the county, televising our board meetings on Clayton County Access Television, and they send weekly e-blasts to those on the email list. If you're not on it, make sure you are before you leave today. And we're going to show you how you can do that.
Connect with Clayton County Government. Visit us online at www.claytoncountyga.gov. Explore information about your government, meet your leaders, and engage with your community. Tune in to CCTV, Clayton County Access Television, available on Comcast Channel 23 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99, bringing you news of your community by your community. Want to stay connected on the go? Text the word Clayton to 22828 to join our Clayton County email list. Then download our new Ready Clayton app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and more. Fill your feeds with local homegrown stories and share them with your friends and family. Good stories, great people, one community. Connect with Clayton County.
What's in our future? As home to the world's busiest airport, Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, which is a primary driver of Metro Atlanta's economy. Even so, the market around the airport has often lagged the rest of the region and has developed with little cohesive strategy and overall identity. The Atlanta Airtropolis Alliance, which we are members of, aims to change that by transforming the airport vicinity into a world-class airtropolis, making the area more attractive to international corporations, logistics companies, and others that can benefit from proximity to the world's busiest airport. The alliance includes businesses, local governments, nonprofits, and other interested parties located in the greater Atlanta area. The airport is directly responsible for more than 63,000 jobs and $32.5 billion to the region's economy. More than 50% of Fortune 500 corporate headquarters are located within 10 miles of U.S. hub airports. Fort McPherson, Fort Gillum, Porsche Cars North America, and Gateway Center are all a part of this expansion and will have an effect and a benefit to our county. Our libraries are offering more resources to educate our citizens and students. Our seniors are active, and we have great support for our Meals on Wheels program to ensure no senior will go hungry. Our Parks and Recreation Department will be hosting more music events for you and your family to enjoy this upcoming year. And the River's Edge Golf Course Green Space Project is underway on the south side of the county. I will continue to work with our 7 cities, and I am so thankful to see Mayor Dave from the city of Jonesboro here, and Councilwoman Janelle Bridges is here as well. They're always in support of the county. Local governments, educational institutions, business community, and faith-based communities to ensure that our county continues to grow strong as a whole. For us to be the best county that we can be, it will take all of us with strong leadership to stay the course and effect positive change. 2 of my favorite quotes right quick. Coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. Everyone knows Henry Ford. In Psalms 133, verse 1, behold, how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell in unity. And that's what we should be striving for. Clayton County is a great place to live, work, and play. And our citizens deserve the very best our government can offer. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for being here today. And may God continue to bless each and every one of you. Thank you.
Hello, Yolanda Darden-Buford, Atlanta Technical College, and today's State of the County address was fantastic. It was an opportunity for our community to know the great things that continue to happen in Clayton County. So if you missed it, you must go back and watch our public access channel so you can find out more. Clayton County, Clayton proud.
Well, I thought it was fantastic. I always love to hear what's happening in Clayton County because I know all this stuff, but I don't think everybody else knows it, so it's great to hear Chairman Turner talk about it all.
I'm C.T. Taylor with WIGO Radio, and I just want to say this. Chairman Turner's message was concise, uplifting, and very, very hopeful. And I think everyone in the community should get on board, join the chairman and the rest of the Clayton County Commission, and let's make Clayton County even better than it is right now.
I thought Chairman Turner did a wonderful job. He gave us lots of good information, and I feel very positive about the future of Clayton County.
Really enjoyed it. Great job, Chairman Turner.
And the more we're able to continue to provide citizens opportunity to know where we're going as a county is always a revelation. So again, we're glad that this opportunity continue to present itself, and Chairman did a phenomenal job in providing the message.
It was a great speech. I loved it, and Clayton's moving forward. Clayton forward, 2016.
Outstanding as always. This is my second time attending, and I thought it was excellent. The speech was on point with everything we're trying to do here in Clayton County. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
He really did a good job of being comprehensive, telling us about all the things that are happening in Clayton County. So I was really pleased with the outcome and the fact that we have the lowest crime rate, and there's so many great things happening in Clayton County.
This was such a great event. It was great to hear what all Clayton County is doing, what's happening, and where we're going.
Excellent event. I'm elated as a municipality in Clayton County to hit the positive strides our county are taking. We're privileged to have a great county team and a great chairman working for all of us. So for that, thank you.
I think this address was very informative. You did a good job of letting the whole county know just what it is the county's doing to succeed in the future. And I'm looking forward to everything they have coming up with all the economic growth in 2016.
I thought it was great. Enjoyed being here. Loved the words from Chairman Turner, and looking forward to continue doing great work with him and others in the county.
We thought it was fantastic.
Very, very nice event. But the best part about it was the communication staff for Clayton County.
Right.
Oh, we thought it was excellent. Very excellent.
Powerful, and it gives a vision of the future. So we appreciate that.
Definitely. The chairman did an outstanding job.
The message today was phenomenal. I was so good to hear the progress that's been made in Clayton County. People have discounted this county and said that it will not rise again. But I'm glad to see, yes, it is on the rise. Thank you.